What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ review. We are bringing this October series of Nightmare on Elm Street reviews. We are bringing it down to the wire. It's October 31st, so we're bringing this down to the wire. Let's talk about Wes Craven's New Nightmare. This is the 7th entry in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, and this is truly an example of a movie being before its time, ahead of its time. When this movie came out, I was a teenager, freshly a teenager. I think I was 13 when this movie came out. And I had seen, by this point, I'd seen Dream Warriors. I had seen the Dream Master and the Dream Child. And Freddy's Dead. Even then, I knew Freddy's Dead was garbage. So I liked Freddy. This was before the internet. I had never seen any trailers. I hadn't done much reading up on this. All I knew was that there was a new Nightmare movie. So I was really excited to go see it. Me and my friend Sean, we went out to see this. And our parents took us, dropped us off at the theater, picked us up when it was over. It was, it was 1992, 1993, somewhere around there. That's what we did. And, man, I didn't know what we were getting into. I didn't realize that this was a real world Freddy, where it wasn't Nancy, it was Heather Langenkamp. It wasn't it wasn't Nancy's dad, it was John Saxon. I didn't realize that Robert Englund had a role outside of Freddy in this, and that Wes Craven played a role in this. This was a story about Freddy being this demon who was kept in check by the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. He was held into this genie bottle, as Wes Craven puts it in this movie. He was held in the genie bottle by the movies, and when he died in the movies, that let the genie out of the bottle. And now this demon was able to cross over into the real world. This demon who existed in the real world and was in this bottle was now able to start attacking people. And he took the form of Freddy because it was a form he was familiar with and liked. And so it wasn't really Freddy in this movie. It was something else. And when I first saw it, I didn't know what to make of it. It was a few years later we would get Scream, and we would get The Faculty, and we would start Urban Legend, and we would start getting these self-referential horror films. But Nightmare on Elm Street was really kind of the first one to do it. And again, people didn't really know what to make of it. I know I didn't. Since then, I've really come to appreciate Wes Craven's New Nightmare for what it is. Number one, something that was ahead of its time. Number two, something that made Freddy scary again. This was a scary movie. Freddy wasn't making jokes. He wasn't, putting sunglasses on and crawling out of the sand. He was an entity that was there to kill and terrorize. There were some cool moments in this. There were some cool throwbacks as well. The 1-2 Freddy's coming for you, the tongue coming out of the phone. Even there was an excellent kill scene in this that mirrored the Tina's kill from the first movie. There was some great moments in this movie. Might go off the rails slightly in the last part of the third act, but overall, this was a phenomenal return to form for Freddy Krueger, even though it wasn't really Freddy. Heather was great. It was great having John Saxon back. That was cool. And even seeing Robert Englund playing him opposite Freddy Krueger. I mean, like I said, this is a movie that has aged very well for me. Where when I first saw it, I didn't really care for it. It kind of made me angry. And as I've gotten older, this has aged very well. This is one of my favorite Nightmare movies. So that's my take on Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It's just getting better with time. What's your take on it? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.